whenever you're ready. Today we got Shane Anderson. Shane Anderson's doing a little what's in your bag. Let's see what's in your bag, Shane.
Well, here I carry 3 DX AVRs. Extra grippy. They work really well in wet conditions. I tend to putt with my throwing AVRs. For one, because I like to putt with understable AVRs. And AVRs out of the box aren't really that understable. So, this orange one, I don't use very often, only super flippy shots. Occasional uphill, long distance putts. That's about it. This is my go-to AVR. White. Rockin'.
Is that like a 175?
Yeah, it's like a 175, and it's just, I can throw it on a controlled hyzer, high up in the air, make it carry with slight nose up, or I can turn it over, slow turnover, pretty much anything miscellaneous. This is one I can really wrench on, one of my fresher ones. I've been in the bag for a little bit, just dead straight, great for crush shots with tailwind. Carries for a long time and doesn't really flip. Let's move on to mid-ranges. I carry 4 rocks. This is a flippy rock, been in the bag for about 5 years. KC Pro. Retarded beat up. Really good for uphill shots, tailwind shots, slow turnovers that are really, really high, because otherwise it's going to flip over if it's not high. But definitely juicy, and I don't use this nearly as much as I use my other rocks. Here we got another KC Pro rock. It's dead straight, can be flippy if I need it to be, but mainly just use it for straight shots, anywhere from 280 to 340-ish feet. Third KC Pro rock. It's the one I can wrench on, not really worry about it turning over. Something I can throw 360 if need be. Great for tailwinds because you can wrench on it and it will not turn over. And now we got the Rock 3. New addition to my bag. Really liking it though. Definitely the most stable rock in my bag, but this holds the line perfectly however you release, and just holds it. Then we got the Gator. Retarded stable Gator. Champion. Most stable Gator I've ever thrown. Awesome for headwinds, forehand flicks. It's just a great disc. We'll move on to drivers. Unlike Paul Macbeth, I only have 3 destroyers. So here we got Star Destroyer, 175 max weight. Seasoned now, about a year. Definitely good for crusher shots. Not really in headwind, but a tailwind or no wind. I can get it to hold a line for a long time, or I can angle it on an ante slightly and have it crush over right. Then we got this destroyer, also a new addition to my bag, but flies really, really, really straight out of the box. I was really surprised when I got this, but I'm really loving it. It's fitting my game well. Then we got the Pre-Flight Numbers Destroyer. By far the most stable destroyer in my bag, courtesy of Bob D. This thing you can just wrench on. Headwind, tailwind, crosswind. It's not going anywhere. Then we got the Excalibur, Star Excalibur, max weight. This is really, really, really good for tailwinds because it's not quite as stable as any of my destroyers, and I can even make it turn in most tailwinds. Also good for finesse forehands and crazy crush shots. High anti-flexes. Then we got the good old T-Birds. One pretty crisp star T-Bird. It's also a pretty new addition to my bag, but it's beaten in pretty well. It was a meat hook when I first got it. Now it's not quite so bad. Like doing big hyzer bombs with it. Holds really well. A lot of glide. Just cruises through the air. Then we got this T-Bird L, Pro T-Bird L. Awesome for long distance, slow turnover shots. Put a little bit of nose up on it, stable it out, and then we'll just hold that turn the whole way. Then we got the Thunderbird. I'm looking for a little bit more distance than the T-Bird. I'll pull out the Thunderbird. It just has that extra glide and that extra speed. Works really well for 360, 370 feet and in. Just controlled hyzers. Finishing off with the Sidewinder. Bag's not complete without a Sidewinder. And this is about a year old. Same thing, really similar to my T-Bird as well. This one just tends to flip slightly more and holds that flip and holds that flip. And then will flex at the end depending on how high you put it. That's my bag. I'm Shane Anderson. Peace out.
2015. Spring.